overall market is about, the world is about 21,000 business jets. What we're focusing on is transcontinental and intercontinental, so the bigger airplanes. There's 7,000 out there, and in total, these airplanes fly about 2.5 million hours per year. That's that upper end of the marketplace, 2.5 million hours per year.
How much does it cost per hour?
Well, it really depends on the aircraft type and the size of the aircraft. So you're looking at anywhere between, call it $6,000 an hour, up to $15,000 to $16,000 an hour.
It's a fascinating business model because we were just talking about the concept of a shared economy and how people don't necessarily want to own a private jet, but they want to be able to use the services. Can you give us a sense of how private jets fit into that? How many people are being targeted by this type of business?
Well, I mean, look, it's a number of aircraft which are out there, and so if we focus for a moment on these 7,000 transcontinental, intercontinental jets, basically the fundamental issue in this industry is they're only used 250 hours per year, each one of them. A commercial jet flies about 4,000 hours per year. So the unit economics, if you only use an asset 250 hours per year, drives the cost to a very, very high level. And so what we did is we built a global infrastructure of a brand and identical airplanes, and we offer an alternative to ownership, hence asset light. And that drives the price down. It makes it more accessible and more affordable.
I'd love to get an idea of the scope, because we talk about Uber and Lyft and how they really have absolutely changed the game when it comes to hailing a taxi. How big is this market? How quickly are you growing right now?
Well, we're growing in average about 20% annually, the top line, and we see an acceleration of growth as we just bought XO here in the United States. We bought JetSmarter because we want to be in the forefront of this digitalization of the marketplace. More and more people just want to go on the app and have an instant satisfaction, instant booking, and the unique feature of the JetSmarter application was that you can even do seat sharing. Now, what's the other very much undervalued asset is the cabin. There are only 2 or 3 passengers. Now you can actually invite more people right there on your app to join the flight, drive the cost down again, and then really tap into the first class and business class market as well.
How much competition is there?
Well, the biggest competition is the legacy aircraft ownership or buying a fraction of an airplane. And people just don't want to invest anymore into an asset. Think about a corporation. A board member needs to sign off on the acquisition of a corporate jet. That catches a lot of attention. It is financially a waste. So CapEx versus OpEx, obviously we're just operating expense because you pay for the hour.
There are a number of places trying to sort of serve this audience, this idea of bespoke private jet purchases. Have you been interested at all in making additional acquisitions to try to consolidate, as, say, Uber has done in getting market share?
I think you're spot on. We just did 2 acquisitions in 2019. There are other opportunities we're looking at in 2020. I think, the consolidation is what we think at Vista Global. We really started in this industry. We're all about eliminating waste, and this has to be a very scalable platform. We are that scalable platform in the business, and if you add more revenue to the same platform, you have another opportunity to make it more affordable, because your unit economics are coming down, and they can pass part of that on to the consumer base.
So you are planning more acquisitions in the near future?
We're looking at a few of them, and we're looking at those opportunities as we speak. We'll be reporting back to you soon, I hope.